This is Real Estate Talk Boston. I'm Chris Devin, and today I'm joined by Yitz McKenzie, who's a real estate attorney with Gilmartin McKenzie. Yitz, thank you for being here.
Glad to be here with you, Chris.
Now, part of the home buying process is the home inspection. It's a major part of the process, and it's inevitable when a home inspection is done, issues usually come up, right?
That is correct. Even in new construction, you might even have issues. Inevitably, when you are going through and you find issues in the home, there's two ways to deal with that in the next phase of the transaction, which is the purchase and sale agreement. One way to deal with the issue is to come up with a list of repairs that you're expecting the seller to perform between the signing of the purchase and sale agreement and the closing. An alternative method would be to come up with a dollar figure, not have the seller do the work, but you, the buyer, will do the work yourself after the closing. You just want the money to be able to do that.
And it makes sense a lot of the time to probably get the money yourself so you know it's done right and to your liking.
I typically will always tell clients to do it that way for a variety of reasons. When you're the buyer, it makes sense to do it that way because you have control over who does the work and what type of job is done. Plus, you will then have the relationship with the contractor who performs the work. So if there's any follow-up items, you know already have that rapport with them. If there's any warranties, you will get the benefit of those.
And who is the person that's going back and forth with the seller in a situation like this?
This is typically negotiated through the brokers as opposed to the lawyers, for the very reason that the brokers are the only ones that have seen the property. Typically, I never see a property when I'm working on a transaction. But the brokers are there. They know the personalities of the buyer and the seller. They also know exactly what is realistic to ask for in terms of repairs, what is unrealistic to ask for.
And that's why we're always talking about here on Real Estate Talk Boston how important it is that a buyer put together their A-team, so to say, their real estate attorney, their agent, and their lender. So no matter who is responsible for these tasks, you have your team in place. You can ask the questions too and get the answers. Really makes a difference.
Correct. The team is utmost importance because then that takes the anxiety out of the transaction.
And if you'd like to talk to Yitz directly or ask him questions when it comes to real estate law, you can reach out to him at gmlaw-llp.com. And remember, you can also click on the videos below for more buyer tips.
Tune into Radio BDC Sunday mornings at 7 to hear Chris Devin and his guest list of top-notch local real estate professionals deliver the timely truths of the greater Boston real estate market.